Reports now suggest that Conor McGregor is unlikely to appear on the proposed UFC White House event card. Earlier rumors linked him to the historic show, but new updates indicate he is not currently scheduled to fight on that event. Instead, a different potential return timeline is being discussed behind the scenes, though no official opponent has been confirmed yet. The situation could still change, but as of now, fans expecting McGregor to headline that card may have to wait for another announcement regarding his comeback. A major welterweight matchup is officially on the way as Della Maddalena is set to face Carlos Prates in the main event of UFC Perth on May 2nd. The fight is already being called a potential striking war due to both fighters' aggressive styles and finishing ability. Maddalena has built momentum as one of the division's most exciting contenders, while Prates has quickly gained attention for his knockout power. With both men looking to climb into title contention, this main event could reshape the welterweight rankings. The light heavyweight division is getting a new championship fight. Jiri Prochazka will face Carlos Ulberg for the vacant light heavyweight title in the UFC 327 main event. The title became available after Alex Pereira stepped away from the belt. Prochazka, a former champion known for his wild striking and unpredictable style, now has another chance to reclaim gold. Ulberg, meanwhile, enters the biggest fight of his career with strong momentum and knockout performances that pushed him into title contention. The tension continues between Colby Covington and rising star Nickal after Nickal suggested a potential fight tied to the White House event discussions. Covington fired back publicly, criticizing Nickal and referencing a recent loss Nickal suffered against a Dutch grappler. The exchange has sparked debate among fans about whether the matchup actually makes sense competitively or if it is simply part of the ongoing promotional battles that often build big fights in the UFC.
If you had to guess right now, true or false, you're fighting at the White House, can we answer that question?
I think it's 50-50. This is what my whole life is came to. Wanting to compete on this card. This is, going to be on the South Lawn of the White House. Who's the guy that brought politics into the sport? It was me. It was Colby Covington in 2019 when he went on that mic and said, "Hey, I'm bringing this World Championship belt to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm going to put it on the sitting president's desk." And he called me. He brought me in. And once he saw that support from a fighter in the industry, that's when he started supporting UFC. That's when you've seen after a couple years later in 2022, 2023, he started showing up at events because Colby was the one that gave him the way because no one was supporting him, no one talking about him before until I started saying things. I said, hey, calling the Philadelphia Eagles, cowards for not accepting the invitation to the White House. I want to do what a real American would do, get that belt, bring it to a real American president. So, I hope so, Mike. I want it so much. I've been talking to Hunter Campbell, last couple weeks, and I told him, dude, I'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't care who you pick. I could tell you a couple matchups that I think are fun matchups, that I think the fans would like, but ultimately it's your business and it's your decision. So hopefully Hunter will bless me with the opportunity to fight the White House, but truly I don't know. I hope so, and I'm staying ready for it. I'm training every day. I'm ready to go today. I could fight today if it was today, but, ultimately the decision's up to the face that runs the place, Hunter Campbell.
If they offered you Nickal at 185, you taking that fight right now? I know after REF5, you were like, nah, he didn't wrestle Romero. Like, I don't want to give him that shine. But now that we're here and now you're 50-50 on it, if this is what they offered you, would you take it, especially with some of the things Bo's been saying?
If that's the best that they can come up with, for sure. Yeah, it's a great matchup. How's he going to hurt me? He's not going to take me down and hold me down. He can't strike. He's scared to strike. He's scared to get hit in the face. His body is like a pillow top down comforter. You touch him in the body, he's going to fall over. I mean, he got knocked out by a Dutch grappler. I said before it was a Dutch kickboxer. I stand corrected. I did not know that RDR was a Dutch grappler. So that's even worse. Bo got beat up by a Dutch grappler, bro. You got kneed and elbowed and, you quit before the knee even hit you. So he's a quitter. It's an easy fight. If that's what UFC wants and the only option I have, then of course, yeah, I'm taking that fight. I've never turned down a fight in the history of this company, bro. You could ask anybody at UFC. I'm a company man. I accept every fight they offer me, and I just want to fight at the White House. So if I have to go to 85 and do it, then so be it. But I'd like to be at 170. Welterweight's always been my weight. I have aspirations there. I was the world champion in 2019 there, so I'm hoping we can find a big fight at welterweight.
Wrestling standout David Carr made headlines after defeating former UFC champion Belal Muhammad in a wrestling match. Following that win, Carr set his sights even higher by calling out UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev. While the call-out is more of a challenge across disciplines, it immediately caught attention because of Makhachev's elite grappling reputation. Whether anything comes from it remains unclear, but the statement quickly spread across combat sports discussions.
David, you recently talked to one of my colleagues and you said your dream match number one would be against Islam Makhachev. Can you explain why? Can you expound on that a little bit?
Well, I saw an interview with DC and he was like, Jordan Bros, that's easy match, that's good match.
Jordan Burroughs is going to be a good match, man.
What?
Yes.
You think it would be a close match between you and Jordan Burroughs?
Of course.
Jordan Burroughs, 7-time world champ, Olympic champ, like that. I don't know if that's a good match. I don't know if he sees how good freestyle wrestling is. He's a great wrestler, he's a great competitor, obviously. But I don't know if he knows how great freestyle wrestling is. Like I said, it's a dream match. Like that would be unbelievable. I think it would bring lots of fans, bring lots to the wrestling community. I wrestle a lot like Jordan Burroughs, and if he can get past me, maybe he can wrestle Jordan Burroughs next, but I don't see that happening.